you're actually.
I would have done the same thing to help kids.
Of course.
Mate, I wouldn't ask a fucking police friend of mine to privately look up fucking.
She never said it was. She never said it was a cop.
That's how
She never said it was a cop.
And she
She never said it was a
more
cop.
than you are.
Yeah,
She never said it was a cop.
Well, if it was FTK and fucking JFK, they were fucking blending it together. Maybe I'm confused, but
JFK never said it was a cop.
see, you weren't even there. You didn't hear the
Read the
conversation.
fucking chat. She's in the chat, bitch.
Okay, FTK said it was a fucking high-level fucking person.
He's talking about a totally different situation.
Okay, JFK.
That was illegally obtained?
JFK, you want me to explain?
Okay, so if it's illegally obtained, then that could hurt a case.
FTK.
Let FTK speak.
Okay.
FTK.
All right. So currently, the avenue that she was using, there was an issue in Massachusetts where someone was using the police plate lookup system incorrectly, and they were using it for non-legal purposes. They just wanted to know who people were. So the entire state is currently like being audited by the state police, who is really like the ones that are using it incorrectly mainly. So that officer that she's using is currently being protected by not just running someone's plate, say for someone in California or someone in Colorado or someone in Florida, because it'll look really suspect if someone in Florida has their plate ran by a Massachusetts officer, and then they also in the same day possibly get ran in Florida. It's more likely that that car is in Florida having their plate ran if they're from Florida than it is them being in Massachusetts. So that'll set up a red flag for that person in Massachusetts, that officer.
That was my point. She cut the resource off to protect who was helping her.
Exactly.
That was my point.
FTK.
So FTK.
So, yeah, but that implies that Nanya was right then.
Doesn't
I'm just saying, whether you know it or not, you're implying that Nanya was right. That's
But
all
if
about
Nanya cares about catchers.
No. Like, was that correct? Like, did JFK cut off that resource because Nanya was right?
Well, I got in like 2 minutes ago, and I heard you talking about
Does she care about catchers or not?
That's another debate. That's another debate. That's not what I'm arguing.
It's all connected.
Did she say that it was illegal?
I never said that.
I mean, JFK said it was. JFK said Nanya said it was illegal. That's all I know.
FTK.
I said
Nanya wants to know.
It was using
what is it?
Prop and it was illegal.
What does she have to do with that, though?
I said Nanya.
Of course, it was illegal. Why else would? I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Kelly, shut your mouth. You're not even from the United States. You don't know the fucking laws. So say something real quick. I don't know much about that part being a part of it. I heard about that a few weeks ago, but I wasn't worried about that. I was more so worried about us possibly not having a police contact. I was more so worried about us possibly not having a police contact in case we needed someone like a runner. Like Jay has had many runners in Massachusetts, and many of these preds were identified. I was more so wrecked if it's, local. So New England, basically. But the thing is, he also ran out of state plates, far out of state. So with that being said, if he were looked into because he ran a plate in California, that could be a huge issue. Right, Ryan?
Yeah, maybe enough to maybe enough to hurt a case.
Ryan.
The fucking law. If
right?
You're saying
you think filming the police can hurt a case. Okay? That's
not what I know. You're now dodging my point because your point.
I'm not
you
dodging your
you can't respond to my point.
You just interrupted me. That's all.
I think for the first time you may have understood my point and you just weren't able to answer it, so you had to make another point.
Ryan.